Minnesota Bradenton International Airport.
What's up? It's been a while, week, honey.
Yeah.
No, no. Actually, probably. Alright, we got the boat all loaded up and I am absolutely exhausted. I had to get up at 4:30 this morning to catch my flight, and this guy is not used to getting up that early. I'm gonna hit the hay, set the alarm for early in the morning, and we're gonna go out and the fun begins. We're about an hour away from the Everglades, and then the adventure begins. Ready for this, buddy?
I don't know yet.
Ought to be a good time. Definitely memories will be made.
Alright, hold it. Man, oh man, it's shallow over there, Jesse, where we're gonna go through.
Super nerve-wracking going through here because it's all oyster bars and it'll mess your boat up real fast.
In 2 hours, that'll all be underwater.
Yeah, pretty wild.
You guys gonna be alright, or you need a hand? Alright. Alright,
All right, guys, take care. All right, we're getting ready to hit the Gulf now. Pretty sure our camp's gonna be out on one of those islands out there.
Right out there.
That far one?
Yep.
All right.
That's where we're camping, buddy.
Well, after a long trip, we finally made it. It's gonna be home for the next 3 days.
He was asking Houston where the fish are at.
So they do have a porta potty here. It's gonna be
Yeah.
nice.
You saw it, man. Like, there's the end of the island there. About 50 yards down is the other end of the island, and you can see the water on the other side. We can walk through there, and man, you won't see nothing but Mexico the rest of that way.
Oh, there's conch shells. They're all over this island. So this is the other side of the island here, and then you can see when it gets high tide, it's gonna be up high. We'll check back in a couple hours. Well, buddy, what do you say we get camp set up? We got some work ahead of us. Hey, now I know on one of my last trips, I didn't have that much toilet paper, bud. You got extra socks?
I brought plenty of toilet paper for you.
Here. All right, I brought my nightcat tent this go around. I haven't used it for a while, but it's by far my favorite two-man tent. I like it. I've had a lot of good luck with it.
Jump into your arms at night.
Boat sideways, bud. This thing is a lifesaver, especially if you're in your 30s and have a bad back.
I'm just saying.
That should do all right. So I just had some boaters show up here to use the porta john, and I asked them if they got any fish, and he showed me this thing.
Yeah,
now what is that again?
It's called a cobia. That one is
Cobia.
48 inches long. They're actually related to the remora, you know, the little thing that sticks on the side of fish. In fact,
yeah.
He had one on him. They come to the surface this time of year in deep water to spawn. And we didn't spot him, though, but we got him on a big piece of, or not piece of, but what's called a pigfish.
Okay.
Which is about 6 inches long. We had a bobber out there.
Man,
And
I bet that was one heck of a fight.
it was probably 35 minutes for her.
No kidding. Buddy, if we don't hook into a fish like that one, I want a refund.
Good thing you ain't paid a dime.
All right, got this little sleeping bag here. I've never used it before. It said it's comfortable within like 40, 45 degrees, so this should be perfect for what we're doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. That's pretty thin. It feels like it's gonna be cool at night. So that'll be nice. Now that should be comfortable. Camp set up. We're gonna go out, try to find some firewood for the next couple days. All right, change of plans. Tide's still low and we really can't get up on that island to get wood without messing this boat up, so we're gonna go do some fishing. Think they're eating?
They ain't eating right now.
I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but there was like 7 or 8 dolphins going alongside our boat. They were a little ways out, but man, that was pretty neat looking. Well, that might be bait. Anything I gotta worry about grabbing this thing, or
No,
good?
they're just nasty. They shed their skin.
Okay.
They'll,
That skin did come off there.
yeah.
Just like it's like they shed it the minute you touch them. Oh yeah.
It's a small Spanish mac.
Spanish mackerel, huh?
Yep. They're good eating. A lot of people like to make dips with them too, fish dips with them. But they
Really?
are good eating.
Spanish mackerel. Pretty fish though, man.
Yeah, super pretty fish. They get pretty big.
We're gonna take a break from fishing and see if maybe we can get some firewood for tonight. That way we can have a nice fire. Found a horseshoe crab here. They're like an alien. Oh, there we go. Well, we're back at camp, and you guys have got to check this out. This is unreal. Look at all these horseshoe crabs. All the way down, hundreds of them. Guess it's breeding season for them. I don't know, do they lay eggs or do they mate? I don't know, but I've never seen anything like this before. And you guys know what that curly thing is there? Put a comment in the comment section, let me know. The tide is definitely up. So this is the other side of the island here, and you can see when it gets high tide, it's gonna be up high. If a guy didn't know what they were doing out here and set up camp close, their camp would be gone. So I'm glad I got somebody that knows what they're doing.
Where's he at?
Well, this sun is absolutely unforgiving, and it's getting hot, and there's like nowhere to go to get shade. but luckily Nate brought a tarp, so we kind of rigged something up. It doesn't look pretty, especially what's under it, but it's working.
Welcome to NAM, baby.
It works. You know, dude, it's just kind of nice to sit here and watch all of these mating horseshoe crab.
Well, here's what I want to know, Jeff. Like, first episode you did, right, was all the salmon.
Salmon fishing, yeah.
Yeah, they were spawning.
They were spawning.
You show up here, all of a sudden, all the horseshoe crabs got a little itch, you know, for something.
I just have that effect on nature.
I'm starting to think it's you, bud.
It's starting to cool down a bit, and thinking about getting some bank poles out with some of that ladyfish cut bait. Ought to make decent bait.
That is a very, very small Jack Crevalle. And a lot of guys don't like catching them because they're not good to eat. I mean, for any reason, but pound for pound, dude. Inshore fish, you know, without going out for tuna or something like that. That's the best fighting fish, man. They are a blast. And to show you how aggressive they are, dang lure's half the size of the fish.
And I got another one. Well, we're gonna go out for a bit on the boat and see if maybe we can get in a fish or two before the sun sets. Well, no fish, but we got to see that beautiful sunset. That's almost better than catching fish. Almost. I said almost. I didn't say it was better. Almost better.
Man, that is awesome.
I think I got a little bit too much sun. Should have put sunblock on. Yeah, guess we'll do that tomorrow. We gotta be real careful where we put the boat and park the boat at because of the tide. If we have it up too far, we could wake up in the morning and it'd be beached. So we're probably gonna have to put it out a little ways, and Nate's gonna have to get a little wet coming back. So don't. Don't get any better than this on an island in the middle of nowhere in the Everglades with a fire and music and a good buddy. You can't get any better than that. Well, we literally just ate breakfast today, and that was at what, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that, breakfast? Yeah, and we have not ate since. I mean, I had a couple pecans, but that's it. So we are hungry and it's time to eat. Not gonna do anything too crazy. Just gonna have some jalapeno brats and what, maybe some chips and some really good sauce that goes over top of it. What is it, Nate?
Pineapple habanero, man.
Pineapple habanero. Well, let me try that again. Pineapple habanero. It's really good. I had a spoonful of it, and it's looking really forward to having that on a brat. Now that right there is gonna make it. Roasted pineapple habanero sauce. Say that 5 times fast. So Nate had these hot dog skewers, and they wouldn't fit in his box for camping, so he cut the handle halfway off so it would fit. Ingenuity. Yeah, it's so good. It's awesome. Well, we're done eating, and I think it's time to get another pole out and see if maybe I can hook into something, even maybe a sail cat.
Don't give up, dude.
Nope, I don't give up. Don't give up, buddy. Never give up. Just gonna fish the bottom. Hopefully maybe we get into something. I don't know. We can try it. Well, I just hooked into something and it was straight rip and drag like crazy. And I tightened up the drag on it and I lost it. It cut my line in half, so I'm guessing maybe it was a shark. I don't know. I'm really hoping I get the opportunity to hook onto whatever it was again, because whatever it was big. I'd come all the way to the Everglades and I still catch catfish. Yeah, so this is a sail cat, right, Nate?
Yep.
Yeah, and they're pretty much like a channel cat, but when they get older, these get pretty long. And I think they get a little black, don't they?
A little bit, but the one to watch is the end of that barb right there.
Just like a channel cat, you gotta watch out for this, that spike, and that spike. But other than that, they ain't gonna hurt you.
You'll feel it for a week.
Yeah, it'll swell your hand up. All right, if that doesn't catch something big, then I don't know what will. Well, I hooked into another one and it broke my line again. So I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't know if I'm tying my knot wrong or if I'm tightening the drag up too much, but I think Nate's got something he's got to say.
I'm gonna teach you how to tie a knot.
I guess. I've caught 30-pound catfish on that knot, but I don't know, shark's different. How much do you think these shark weigh out here, Nate?
Man, it really depends, dude. I've seen them smaller than that last catfish in that last video of yours, and I've seen them 6 foot. So
yeah. Well, that one that I hooked into was big. When my drag was ripping, I had to jump down and get that pole because it was going in the water. So whatever was on it was big, and I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some more gear for it, and I don't know, we'll see tomorrow night if I can get into a shark or not. So well, we've had to resort to getting some citronella candles because the bugs are so bad. I literally have sprayed myself all down with this, and they're still, they don't even care. All right, well, I made it into bed, and I guess I should have checked this sleeping bag out before I brought it, because I think it's made for a kid. It won't even zip up around me, so. Oh well, we're gonna make do. I've got sand all in my tent. I lost 2 sharks, and my sleeping bag won't fit around me, so. And I've got a really bad sunburn, so we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. I slept like a baby last night, but I wish I could sleep more. But the fish ain't gonna catch themselves, so we're gonna go after it and see if we can get on them. It's about 7:30. We slept in a little bit. We set our alarm for, I don't know, like 6 or 6:30, but the mosquitoes were so bad we didn't want to get out of the tent, so they're still kind of bad, but we're gonna try to push through them and get out to the boat and see if we can get on some fish.
Gonna die with bugs, man.
got a little cat and a little jack. I mean, so we didn't get skunked today, but it's not what we're looking for. Well, Nate finally hooked into one.
I don't know, the head shake stopped. It felt like one at first. We'll see.
Got a catfish. Just can't stay away from them, man. Oh, the fish aren't biting, so we're gonna go refuel, get some supplies for tonight, and head back out. They're all crab pods, all the way down. Alright, while we were getting hooks and all that good stuff for tonight, we were by the truck, so we said, screw it, we're going to get a burger.
Hey Bill, Brian here. Trying to work from home today. The whole family's on the
Well, we ran out of firewood last night, so we're trying to gather up some firewood for tonight. That way the bugs aren't so bad when we're outside watching our poles.
Right.
Yeah, it might. Pulled up to another island to get some more wood, that way we don't run out tonight. And this thing is full of shells. Unreal. Got a dead horseshoe crab. Nothing's stuck in the ground. Got another one. Let's save it. Can't get flipped over. There you go. And there's conch shells everywhere. Hundreds of them. Oh, and there's a little crab in there. Now I think the littler one is the male, and the bigger one's a female. Oh, we're good on wood. Took a couple hours, but we made it happen. I'm sitting under the tarp trying to get a little bit of shade. I think I got a little bit too much sun. This sun will drain you. You just got to keep drinking water, keep drinking water, keep drinking water, and it just doesn't matter. This Illinois boy don't do good in the hot weather. Well, we've got a little dilemma. The boat kind of drifted away, so we got to swim out to go get it. But there's all these horseshoe crabs here. It's gonna be like dodging landmines. Alright, I put some long sleeves on, that way the sun's not beating down on me. My arms are pretty fried, so it's warm, but I'd rather be a little warm than be a tomato. So we're gonna go out and see if maybe we can get into a fish before nightfall. I'm not super hopeful, but if we get one, that'd be nice. We've got a radio here on this boat, and a couple of the guides were talking to each other, saying how hard of fishing it is right now. and they're not really sure why, because it's like perfect conditions. I got bait for tonight, so at least we got that. All right, back at camp. I'm gonna get a little something to eat and then throw some lines out. That sunset is beautiful. You definitely don't get to see that in Illinois. Anything like that. Even though we're not catching fish, that's just a small part of this whole trip. Just having a good time, enjoying nature, and seeing a lot of things that I don't typically get to see. Just making memories. Well, it's nightfall and these bugs are unreal. We've got citronella candles, a fire, a smoky fire at that, off. We sprayed ourselves down and they're still relentless. They don't care. So if they don't let down, it's gonna be miserable. These bugs are unreal. I'm over it. Stupid. The fish aren't biting, but the bugs are. Yeah, if only mosquitoes were fish, then we'd have plenty of fish. Well, something really big took it again and snapped my line. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have a metal leader on it, but I'm fishing the bottom and it's all oyster beds down there. So I have a feeling they're ripping my line against those oyster beds and cutting my line. So I'm doing the right thing by getting onto fish, but I can't land them because the minute I just go to reel them in, it snaps. I have my drag set the right way. I've got everything, but it just keeps snapping them. I am not cut out for saltwater fishing, but I am cut out for eating. So I'm gonna make something to eat. I'll put some chili cheese Fritos in there. Ooh, that's hot, man. It's really darn good, though. This sourdough bread that's homemade with butter on it, toasted, and this jelly on it. Oh, my gosh, it's so good. All right, it's about 10 o'clock and we are in the tents. These mosquitoes are unreal. And you can't get rid of them unless you're right up on the fire. Well, it's too hot to be on the fire, so you're sweating. And if you back up, you get ate up by mosquitoes. So we just decided to go into the tents. And it's a lot nicer in here. So we're just going to chill out for the rest of the night in our tents. And what's up, bud?
Clarify. Separate tents.
Oh yes, in separate tents. Nate wanted me to let you guys know that we're in separate tents. So we're individually in our tents. No mosquitoes, thank God. I got a fan. I have to rub that in. Got a fan, bud. And yeah, so we're just gonna chill out until we're tired and stay away from the mosquitoes. So, see you guys in the morning. Well, today's just like every other day. We're gonna try to get on some fish, so keep you guys updated if we hook into one. Finally got a fish. Like second cast, so speckled sea trout. And their teeth, check their teeth out there. Like a vampire. Not like your normal freshwater trout. Look at the fins on that thing. I'd say that's probably why they call him a sail cat. Another catfish.
A little jack.
Little jack, huh? I'll tell you what, buddy, if we were fishing for catfish, we'd be slamming them. What do you think it is, buddy? Oh, another cat. All right, change of plans. We packed the boat up and we're heading back to Tampa. I don't think we can do another night like we had last night with the mosquitoes. So I think it's smart to just pack up and head back and try to do some fishing for the remainder of the days that we have where we're not miserable. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out my channel. Got a whole lot of camping, fishing videos. If you like them, click subscribe. We'll see you guys next time at JP Outdoors.